My name is Jeff Clark, and you are in Pillar Point Harbor at Mavericks Paddle Sports, Jeff Clark Surfboards. I grew up here as a small child and fell in love with surfing, fell in love with the ocean. I surfed all my life. When the waves were bad, I windsurfed, and then moved to the new millennium where hydrofoiling, flying on wings on waves. And I followed my passion, and it wasn't easy at times, but I followed my passion. I design and build surfboards, and this is what I do for a living. So this is a hydrofoil.
Yeah.
So I work with the designers and from F4, and they live close by here. So I'm basically the crash test dummy, and we're producing some of the finest flying foils in the market. You catch a wave on this board with a paddle. It's a 6'3", so it's just a little wide board. Paddle into a wave, and as you accelerate down the wave, the board wants to fly because of this wing underneath it. And if you've ever watched a bird fly along the crest of a wave, that's exactly what this feels like. It's amazing. And so I I design and shape the boards, and I say manufacture, but like, we don't do a lot of them, but we do them really well. So we've started using the wind to propel our hydrofoil. So you have to blow up this wing, which will let you spread your wings like a bird does. Takes a few minutes. We are ready to walk down to the wind. So the beauty about these is you hold them up in the wind by these handles, and as the wind pulls, if the wind's blowing really hard, this will pull me along. I throw that in the water, put my leash on, and put my leash on this because it's really light. And throw my leash on, boom, ready to go. So it's really compact. I have my board, my wing, I can throw it all in the car, jump out wherever it's windy, and go for a ride. I started riding this big wave out here called Mavericks when I was in high school. So it's been, 45 years of surfing really big waves. And it's not always good, but it's really good when it is good. My parents moved away when I was 18, and I thought, why would I go anywhere else? This is an amazing place. I try and show them how to navigate really big waves, stay safe. I'm a lifeguard. I teach water rescue. I teach jet ski rescue. I teach situation awareness so that people learn how to read the ocean and anticipate the danger before it happens. Anytime you're in water, there is that potential for going underwater and drowning. And so training and just being aware of what environment you are in at that moment so that you can protect yourself. The other day, a woman and her two daughters took off out across the harbor, and the wind came up to 25 miles an hour, and they had no idea what they stepped into. And I was out flying a wing, and I saw them in trouble getting blown over to the outer wall, and I sailed over to them, and I literally had to tow the one teenage girl and two boards over to a point where she could make it to a safe place and then go find the mom and the 10-year-old and get them to a safe place. I think it's basic. For me, these are the basics I grew up. If you see a situation where you can make a difference and change it for the better, you step in, no matter who or what. It's that, don't just walk away when you see something bad happening. Step in and change it. That's something that doesn't really happen in today's society. You know, everybody walks away. Just a little effort can make things go completely a different direction for a good thing.
My name is Bird Levy. People call me Auntie Bird. I have been in the harbor for about 4 or 5 years teaching people how to stand up paddleboard. And every instructor is different, but what I like to share with people is my spiritual connection to the ocean. I teach them, basic water skills on the boards, but I think it's important for them to make the connection with the ocean so that they lose the fear that if they have any. And it does wonders for your mental state, especially in these trying times that we're all going through. So thank you, mahalo. And if you can tell people about me and have them come out and have a good experience on the water and get a good workout, that would be awesome.
She's 68 years old and out here teaching lessons like 3 or 4 times a week. Really cool. But we've got all kinds of different boards. These are our rental fleet. And then I have a few of my own boards that I've built that it's just it's really fun when you can shape and design the board for what you want to do on a wave. These boards are good for flat water. They don't do what I want to do. Big wave board for catching big waves and going really fast. So, anytime I'm building a board for somebody that's just really passionate about what they do, and knowing that I can build and design a board that will allow them to do what they think they can do. Because surfing is the ultimate freedom of expression on a wave. Because every wave is different. The energy in every wave is different. It's how you adapt and flow and express yourself. My schedule is kind of dictated by the conditions of the waves and the weather. And so that makes it fun. I can see that now I've got from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock to work, make hay while the waves aren't there. Maverick Surf Company or Jeff Clark Surfboards, and you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you've got an idea of something you want, whether it's a wood wall hanger for above the fireplace or in the lobby of your office, because Mavericks and designing and building boards to have the best chance of being successful, it kind of sets a tone. It sets an image of anything is possible. Mavericks is one of those things where you expect nothing and put it all out there, and it will give you something back.